Another team that has been on a little bit of a roll, Caleb, is the Houston Rockets, the James Hardenless Houston Rockets. And I thought that they have done a hell of a job. They have currently been on a 5-game win streak, and they seem to have found their ground. They're 9-9 right now and finished this week, obviously, 5 in a row. They won the last 3 games this week against Washington. They blew them out the water. I want to talk a little bit about that game. They beat the Blazers, and then they lost to the Pelicans yesterday. Or they beat the Pelicans as well yesterday. So not really three great teams, but they are doing some things right now, and I think that that's exciting. I think Oladipo is kind of finding his role with that team. He looks a lot more ready to play. John Wall being back is huge for them, and people
Yeah.
underrate how good John Wall is. And that roster just looks good. Christian Wood, DeMarcus Cousins off the bench. DeMarcus has played a lot better, and I'm excited to see what that roster can do because guys like Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, I thought they were going to get checked out. I thought they were going to be like, nope, I'm out. I don't want to play here. But
Hmm.
hey, they really have seemed to find it. What have you seen from them, Caleb, that has excited you?
I really like the way that John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and Christian Wood have played together in that one game, that first game they got to actually all play together. Rockets fans came up with a cool little nickname, the Wow era. You know, Wall, Oladipo, Wood. It's a fun little nickname, but Oladipo
Better
in
than
his first
Sexland.
Oladipo in that first game where they were all three playing. It's not better than Sexland. That's a historically great nickname, but Oladipo in the first game for Houston's big three, we'll put that in air quotes, had a 25, 5, and 5 game with 0 turnovers. That's the first one for the Rockets since 2018 with Chris Paul. They look good together, and I understand it was their first game together, but it looked like they had instant chemistry, which was kind of weird because I don't think any of those guys have ever played together. I'm 99% sure they've never played together. So it's kind of weird how they all like clicked instantly, but they look good. John Wall being back is massive. And when they played that, I know you wanted to talk about that DC game, so we're gonna get right into that. But man, Westbrook is worse than Wall. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think it's stating the obvious right now, but it's I don't think it's very close either.
I don't think that's a hot take either. And I agree with you. I mean, if you look at the way that Washington's been playing, obviously they're 3-11 right now, not great at all. And they need help. They need all the help they can get. Russell Westbrook is, of course, putting up the stats. He had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists in that game, but he went home with the loss. And John Wall ended up with 24 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Those stats don't really scream as much at you as far as a triple double stat or a close triple double stat. But John Wall's played a lot better, and John Wall and Russell Westbrook actually got into it the last game. And Bradley Beal was just watching it. There's a video of it. If you guys have a chance, go check it out. They're kind of getting into it, and Bradley Beal's just staring soulless at both of them, and he's not defending anybody. He's like, it's kind of like he had a really, really good ex, a beautiful ex that he had a great relationship with, and they just had to break it off because it took so long, so many years, and something just went wrong, right? And they just broke up. And he's with this new girlfriend who was flashy as well, but her glamour kind of went away through these years. She's gotten older. She's a little bit more washed up. She's kind of like LaMickey, right? So when you have a girl like that, it's kind of like, wow, man, I kind of miss my old girlfriend, and you're not going to defend your new girl when they're fighting. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how Bradley Beal felt, and he was like, I'm over this. I'm out of DC. We'll talk about Bradley Beal in a little bit.